Squint your eyes and look closer. I'm not between you and your ambition. I am a poster girl with no poster. I am 32 flavors and then some.
What's going on, guys? Hey, so today I am coming to you all with another video. Guys, today I'm going to be answering some questions. It's 12 lesbian sex questions you had but have been too afraid to ask. So just scrolling around the internet looking for different things to do. Just with all the shit that's going on in the world, excuse my French, all the things that are going on in the world, I wanted to just do some videos that are just kind of lighthearted, you know, just take my mind and take whoever's viewing this video's mind off of like just the crazy stuff going on in the world. It's not like we can ignore it because we can't, but if we can do something to distract ourselves, you know, being quarantined in the house and just like finding some different things to do, that's what I'm going to do here, guys. So before I get up into this video, guys, please make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe, guys. Definitely hit the subscribe button down below. It doesn't cost anything to subscribe. So if you like what you're seeing, definitely make sure you go ahead and subscribe. And with that being said, guys, I'm going to get right up into this video. Alright, so guys, so I'm going to get right up into this. Okay, so like I said, it's 12. So there's 12 questions, you know, that I'm going to read and I'm going to answer. So the first one, and they're on my phone, so I'm going to be looking down, looking up, looking down, looking up, boom, up, down, up. Anyways, first one is, what even counts as sex in the lesbian community? So I actually did go through some of these already, and I looked at them. I'm just like, really? What? So what counts as sex? What wouldn't count as sex? You know, just because, you know, people say it's just common for like a man and a woman have sex, and whatever they do counts. Whatever a woman and a woman do when they have sex, that also counts as having sex. So I'm not gonna get into detail, but just whatever you do in a straight relationship, you can definitely do in a gay relationship. It's no different. There's ways to make it all happen. Okay. I'm not going to get into detail on a lot of these, but some of these I will kind of, you know, elaborate a little bit more. So the second one is, how is using a dildo with a female partner different from having sex with a dude? Okay, so let me see again. How is using a dildo with a female partner different than effing a dude? Well, in my relationship, I can talk about my wife. I mean, I don't know because I can't answer that because I have not done that. And I think that is more of a question to ask someone who has done that. So I'm just gonna go with that one right there. If you guys have a comment or whatever you want to do, throw it in there. Let me know. Drop it down below. Just drop it. All right. All right. So 3 is, how does the lack of literal physical connection, aka a dick inside a vagina, impact the emotional connection? So why does that indicate like an emotional connection? There are different other ways to have emotional connection, like with the person that you're with. For instance, like every time my wife and I, you know, we make love or we have sex, there's always a connection. There's always an emotional connection. Are you really just gonna get into bed with somebody and not have an emotional connection? Yeah, some people do, but not when you're like in a committed relationship like my wife and I. You know, there's ways to do that. No one needs a penis inside of them to have have an emotional connection. Now, I think some of these are kind of silly because whomever came up with these are just thinking that like there's no comparison, like there should only be a woman and a man that having this sex, or maybe they just don't know and they just want to be educated. So I'm gonna leave that right there. All right, so 4 is, what exactly is scissoring? Okay, now come on now, you don't know what scissoring. You open up the scissors. This is a freaking scissors right here, right? So here's one person's leg, here's the other person's leg. Scissoring, and you're cutting, bang, bang, bang. I can't cook it. There you go. That's it. That is exactly what it is. It is what it is. You know, and if you haven't ever tried it, definitely try it. All right, so we are moving on. We are on number 5. Are there gender roles? Does one partner conform to a more stereotypical female role and the other one a guy? My relationship, no. We are who we are, and I mean, I'm gonna only speak for myself. People should just really literally be who you are. Like, I am who I am. Like, if I want to be tied and I want to wear my baggy shorts, I'm tied with baggy shorts. I want to wear tie and I'm wearing my like tight shirt, tight pants, a little bit of makeup. That's what I do. My wife, she likes to wear makeup and she's girly, and so am I. But I can also turn on the other part of me too. So I don't really like that question, that really, because people always think that in lesbian relationships there has to be like a typical guy or there's gonna have to be like a girl role, and that's just not how it is though. So there's so many people just are so quick to judge and try to like pinpoint what a lesbian relationship should be like. Am I saying what is a man and a woman relationship should be like? I'm not saying that, not at all, because it is what it is, right? Right. Okay, so this one is who gets to O first? So who gets to orgasm first? I don't. Okay, so it depends what you guys are doing. So like if it's just like, I don't really get too much detail. I don't know, like kill me and all, But if it's like, if I'm strapped or whatever, I think it could be both of us, at the same time, or a couple minutes away from each other, or if it's like the other way, like whatever that is. It really just depends. I'm not gonna answer that. It could be either or. I'm gonna leave it like that, just right there. Definitely, you guys want to drop a comment down below. Let me know in your situation or what it is. Go ahead. All right, number 7. Is your partner, is your partner more intuitive to know how to get you to orgasm? So they're pretty much asking, given that they have the same parts. So they're asking, does she know how to do it, or does she not, because it's the same parts? Really, this question to me is a little bit, the thing is, she knows my spots, I know her spots, and that's just the bottom line. Number 8, do you enjoy lesbian porn? Me personally, it depends. It really just depends on like what I'm watching, like if it's like 2 girls all like in heels and they don't know how to do what they're doing, no, I don't like that. Now if it's a little bit more like intimate setting, like if they're doing something like, I'm gonna go back to like scissoring or something like that, then I enjoy that. But some of it, and it just really just depends. Alright, number 9. Do lesbians wear sexy lingerie? Well, guys, why wouldn't they? Or you think just because they're just 2 chicks, they're just gonna be sitting around like, okay, so you're gonna no, like my wife, she does. Like I buy her things like that and she wears that. For me, I'm more of like a shorts and a t-shirt kind of a gal, or a sweatshirt and some thick socks kind of a girl. But when it's time to do what we gotta do, I'm kind of like this kind of girl. But anyways, yeah. All right, so we're on number 10. Number 10. How does one of you chill the other out? So pretty much you're asking, chill the other out. Let me see, chill the other out. So like, I guess they're saying like, if like you're being really emotional, if you're like just kind of over the top, who's that? Like, for instance, my wife and I our signs, we're totally different. We're opposites, like we're like so opposite that we know how to, bring it back together with each other. So when I'm in the mood or I'm having a day, she knows how to bring me back, and I know how to bring her back to where it needs to be, like we really balance each other out. At the end of the day, that's one thing that we really do. We balance each other out a lot. So both. What was that? That was number 10. All right, so number 11 is, what do you guys do about long fingernails during fingering? Okay, I don't wear long fingernails. Kim doesn't wear long fingernails. She doesn't. I am more of an exit only kind of a person, so she, doesn't have to worry about that at all. So that doesn't apply to us at all. But just like in general, I'm just not about that life anyways. So Um, and number 12. Number 12. What's your number one decision maker in trying to tell if a girl is gay or not? So, I'm not out there in the streets trying to figure out if anybody is gay or if anybody is straight, and I don't think I've ever have, like, just like with going like within dating. I've dated the people that I've dated or the people that I dated. Those people happen to be like, if they were straight, they were straight, but at the time they were dating me, they could still been, but they weren't. I wasn't out there looking to see who was gay or straight. It just happened. That's just how I prefer it to happen. I'm not going to go out there fishing for someone who's straight to try to change anybody, because that's not how it's supposed to be, and that's just not how I am, point blank, period. So I guess that's it. Yeah, so I guess this was kind of cool. It was a little, cool. I didn't want to get into too much, because, I'm not, I just wasn't. That's just the bottom line. So it was cool. It was 12 lesbian sex questions you had but have been too afraid to ask. That is what I just went over. If you guys like this video, please make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe. Yeah, I think that's it. And on that note, I holla.
Squint your eyes and look closer. I'm not between you and your ambition. I am a poster girl with no poster. I am 32 flavors and then some, and I'm beyond your